So how do you actually get clients as a consultant? Like, this is the #1 hair on fire problem that every single consultant faces, bar none, right? And really it's broken down into 2 distinct groups in the way that I look at it. So you've got both unpaid acquisition and then you've got paid acquisition of clients. So let me unpack the unpaid model, right? So when you're just getting started and you have no resources and you have no money, that's typically where you're gonna be doing a lot of manual labor to get clients. For me, when I got started, I was cold calling on clients that were running Google ads at the time, and I was offering digital marketing services, right? I was using my own manual labor and sweat equity to go out there and get clients, right? And that's one way to do it, just cold calling on businesses, knocking on businesses' doors, or cold calling on people to go out there and find clients. Now, another way to do that is to think about where are the clients that you're looking for hanging out? Where are they spending their time? Where are they online? And typically, you have a look at where most people are, and most people these days are on social media. Whether that's be on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever it might be, or Reddit. This is where everyone's kind of hanging out. We're in, a day and age where there's Facebook groups for pretty much anything that you could possibly be interested in, right? So you might be, a health consultant, then there'll be like a Facebook group on, having really nutrition dense food, or losing weight, or having a more spiritual outlook on life, whatever it might be. There will be numerous Facebook groups basically for those topics where your people, your ideal clients, are really spending their time. So you want to jump onto Facebook, you want to be doing searches for keywords that are related to the services and the industry that you're in and the services that you provide. Then what you want to do is you want to reach out to those people. You want to have a look at what are the questions that people are asking, what is the advice or the critiques, or all you have to do is literally jump into these Facebook groups and you'll be blown away. Like, there are hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of comments of people literally asking for help and asking for advice, or being like, I need help with my Facebook ads, is there anyone that can help me? Or I need a videographer, is there anyone out there that could do that for me? Or I've been trying to lose weight my entire life and I've tried numerous diets and nothing has worked. There's a lot of people out there that are searching for answers and that are looking for help, and you can just simply chime in and join that conversation that's already taking place in a very organic way. Do you know what I mean? Just helping out, reaching out to them, providing value before ever asking for anything in return, and then keep that conversation going, away from those groups, whether it's in, a private message or a PM or whatever it might be, on those kind of communities. And then that's how you start to get clients, right? And that's just one way. Then you can look at job boards online. And you can start posting jobs on there, and then people will just be reaching out. A lot of these job boards are free. You'll get people coming to you and asking for help. That's kind of the organic way. It's a lot of manual labor that's involved, whether it's cold calling or posting in groups or doing direct outreach or adding people on LinkedIn and then messaging them. These are all things that you can simply use your time to go out there and reach out to clients with no money. Money is not an excuse. It's just time and effort and perspiration, and then you'll have clients coming on board. So that really is kind of what we're looking at in terms of unpaid acquisition. And the reason that I love this is because it eradicates any excuse to starting a consulting business, because you can literally just get out there and start getting clients immediately with no resources. However, once you do have clients and you've got enough money in the bank to start moving over to then paid acquisition, right? And it's really important to make this distinction between non-paid and paid acquisition, because doing the non-paid groundwork, I think that even if you do have money, this is still an area that you should start with. And the reason that I say that is the findings and the learnings that you really uncover from speaking to your prospects one-to-one, and really just, it's like eavesdropping on like thousands of conversations all at once when you go into these forums, because you can go on there and you can see what everyone's saying. You can see what their pains and fears, their hopes and dreams are. And it really allows you to kind of find product market fit, right? Even though you're offering a service, you know, it's still product market fit, i.e. the services that you're selling as a consultant or as a freelancer, you know, is that something that people will be paying money for? Are they happy to do that? And from speaking to people, reaching out, listening to all these conversations that are taking place, it allows you to really dial in your message and understand it. So then when you move across to paid acquisition, you can use all those learnings and all those findings in all the paid methods that you're going to be doing, i.e. paid acquisition. So really, when it comes to paid acquisition, there's only really two grown-ups in the room, and that is Google and Facebook. Do you know what I mean? And the way that you determine which one is going to be right for your business is really, the first step to start is the service that you're providing, is there people actively searching on platforms like Google for solutions for their problems? Do you know what I mean? Are they on there looking for a personal trainer or a videographer or, you know, a digital marketing expert or a Facebook ads agency? And are they actually searching for that in hunt mode, looking for the products and services that you offer? If they are, Google AdWords or SEO is a fantastic place to start, because these people are already aware that they have a problem and they're just simply looking for a provider that's going to give them a solution to solve that problem. And they're very easy prospects to convert, and because they're already aware of their problem. So that's a fantastic place to start. And then another paid acquisition place is looking at Facebook. You know, Facebook is a great channel if the people that you're serving aren't even aware of the problem that they're experiencing, right? And they're not actively searching for the service that you provide. You know, they may be a fantastic candidate for it, but they might not be actively looking for it. Then what you can do is you can have a look at, you know, what are all the criteria for your ideal customer that you're going to go for, like your dream buyer, as I call it. You know, what magazines are they reading? What books are they reading? What TV shows or celebrities are they following? And then you can actually target those people on Facebook based on those interests and push a message in form of like a stimulus or a stimuli in front of them with a message that resonates with them, that will get them to take action. And the reason why this is paid acquisition is because both of these platforms is you're paying to be on there. You're paying to run Google AdWords. You're paying to run Facebook ads. And basically the whole goal of these paid acquisition methods is to put a message in front of people and bring them to a website or a landing page, and then convert that person into a lead so you can jump on the telephone and speak to them about solving their problem, right? As consultants and as freelancers, you know, in order to get clients, it typically involves us getting on the telephone and speaking to people. And so when you're putting together your marketing messages, it should all be orchestrated about setting up, you know, a marketing message that really is like an invitation to open up that call to help them solve their problems. And that's really where you want to start. Like, there is other different platforms that you can look at, whether it's YouTube ads and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, but these are really the two big grown-ups in the room, and that's really where all the attention is right now. And that's really when you want to be looking at kind of running ads in terms of a paid acquisition model in order to get clients. And once you have one of those models working, you might start with Google. Once that's working for you, then you try Facebook, or vice versa. Or if you try Google and it doesn't work, then you want to try Facebook. And the way that I look at it is you want to look at each advertising channel that you're doing, i.e. Facebook and Google, as its own entity that needs to justify itself. So if I put $1,000 in ads in, how much revenue does that generate for me? And if that's greater, you know, then what your margins are and all that kind of stuff, and you're making money, fantastic. You can keep pouring money into that to basically get you to the stage where you're fully booked or where you're earning enough money to kind of support that lifestyle that you want. And then once you've done that, then you can look at rolling out to another advertising channel. And again, if you're putting $1,000 into that, you want to look at, is this paying for itself? Is it justifying itself? And again, guys, it's all about running these methods to support what that goal is that you want and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to achieve. And you want to look at both of those mediums as just vehicles to help you do that. And once you've done that, you know, you can maintain that same level of activity on those platforms to give you enough clients to support your lifestyle. And that's really what you want to be focused on. And then just constantly refining your message and honing it on. And that's really what you have, guys. You've got the unpaid acquisition and then the paid acquisition. And you want to basically start with one and transition to the other to get you to ultimately where you want to go and to get as many clients as you want.
The Foundr mission is to help you create an ass-kicking business and help you learn straight from the mouths of world-class founders. Get your free printed edition of Foundr magazine featuring Sir Richard Branson. Just cover shipping and handling at foundr.com/Branson.